Why your workout is making your perimenopause belly fat worse. There is a biological trap hidden inside standard workouts that almost nobody is talking about. And if you are in perimenopause, it is actively working against your waistline every single day. It's not about willpower, it's not about eating less. It's a specific chemical response. Something is happening inside your body right now that turns your favorite workout into a fat-storing machine. Because what I am about to tell you is going to completely change the way you think about exercise, belly fat, and your body. And if nobody has told you this yet, your doctor hasn't told you, your personal trainer hasn't told you, and your fitness app definitely hasn't told you, then do not set your alarm for tomorrow morning until you've watched this video.
Segment 1. You are doing everything right. So why is it getting worse? Let me paint you a picture. You wake up before sunrise. You drag yourself to the gym. You hit the boot camp. You run the kilometers. You count the calories. You eat the salads. You do everything they told you to do. And you come home, look in the mirror, and your belly is still there. Bigger than last month, firmer than last year, growing despite everything you are doing to stop it. And the voice in your head starts, maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Maybe I need to cut more calories. Maybe I just have no willpower. Maybe this is just what getting older looks like. I want you to stop right there, because every single one of those thoughts is wrong. Not slightly wrong, not kind of wrong, completely, scientifically wrong. You are not failing your body. Your body is not failing you. You have been given the completely wrong information for the body you have right now. Chapter 2. What nobody told you about perimenopause and exercise. Here's what makes me angry as someone working in this space. The fitness industry was built on research done primarily on men, or on younger women with full hormonal function. Nobody, and I mean nobody, designed the standard workout program with a perimenopausal woman's biology in mind. So when you walk into that boot camp at 45 or 48 or 52, you are following a program that was never built for you. And then when it doesn't work, when your belly keeps growing and your energy crashes and your sleep gets worse after training, they tell you to try harder. That is not just unhelpful, that is harmful. And you deserve to know the truth. Chapter 2. The truth about what is happening inside your body right now. In your 20s and 30s, your body had a secret weapon. Estrogen. Estrogen did not just manage your reproductive system. It managed your entire stress response. Every time you trained hard, pushed through a tough session, ran that extra kilometer, estrogen stepped in like a biological shock absorber. It brought your cortisol, your stress hormone, back down, quickly, efficiently, automatically. You could train hard, recover fast, and stay lean. That was estrogen working silently in the background, every single day, without you even knowing. And then, perimenopause started, and estrogen began to drop. And that shock absorber, the one that was quietly managing your stress response for decades, started to disappear. Segment 3. The science. Why your cortisol is now your biggest enemy. Here is what happens now when you do a hard workout. Your body releases cortisol, your stress hormone. This is completely normal. Exercise is a physical stress. Cortisol is the response. But here is where perimenopause changes everything. Without estrogen to bring it back down, that cortisol spike stays elevated, not for minutes, for hours. Long after you have showered, long after you have eaten breakfast, long after you have sat down at your desk, your cortisol is still elevated, silently, invisibly, doing damage you cannot see. And here is the part that nobody is talking about. The cortisol magnet nobody warned you about. Visceral fat, the deep, hard, stubborn belly fat of perimenopause, is not like the soft fat you had in your 20s. It has something the rest of your body does not: a higher concentration of cortisol receptors. Think of it like this. Imagine cortisol is a key, and belly fat has more locks than anywhere else in your body. Every cortisol spike, every hard workout, every boot camp session, every long run is producing a key. That goes directly into your belly and locks more fat in. You are not imagining it. Your workout is biologically, measurably, scientifically building your belly fat. Every single session. The vicious cycle nobody breaks out of. And then the cycle begins. You train harder because the belly is growing. Cortisol spikes higher. Belly fat grows faster. You panic and train even harder. Cortisol spikes again. And underneath all of this, quietly, your blood sugar is becoming chaotic. Insulin resistance is building. Your body has one response to that: store the excess as more visceral fat. You are running on a hamster wheel, exhausting yourself, damaging your hormones, and the belly keeps growing. This is not a fitness plateau. This is a hormonal trap. And right now, millions of women are stuck in it, blaming themselves, pushing harder, getting worse results. Stay with me, because in just a moment, I am going to give you the exact way out. Segment 4. Before I give you the solution, you need to understand this. Before I tell you what actually works, I need you to understand one more thing, because this is the piece that makes everything else make sense. And it is the reason why, even when women reduce their workouts, they still struggle to lose the belly. It is called the recovery window, and in perimenopause, it has completely changed. In your 30s, your body could recover from a hard workout in 24 hours. Cortisol returned to baseline, muscles repaired, energy restored. In perimenopause, that recovery window has doubled, sometimes tripled. So when you train hard on Monday, and then again on Tuesday, and again on Wednesday, your cortisol never returns to baseline. Ever. It just keeps building, day after day, week after week, until your body is in a permanent state of low-grade stress, storing fat, resisting weight loss, fighting everything you try. Now you understand why nothing has been working. Now let me tell you what does. Segment 5. The solution. The exact protocol that works with your perimenopausal biology. This is not about doing less. This is about doing the right things, in the right order, for the body you actually have right now. Number 1. Strength training is your new best friend. 2 to 3 sessions per week. Not 5, not 6, not every day. 2 to 3. Heavy enough to challenge your muscles, not so hard you cannot recover. Here is why this works. Muscle is the only metabolically active tissue in your body. It burns fat around the clock, while you sit, while you sleep, while you do nothing. Every kilogram of muscle you build is a fat-burning furnace running 24 hours a day. And resistance training, unlike cardio, does not chronically spike cortisol. It spikes it briefly, then it drops, quickly. That is the difference that matters. Deadlifts, squats, rows, presses, these are your weapons. Use them. Number 2. Walking is more powerful than you think. I know what you are thinking. Walking? That's it? Yes, walking. A 30-minute brisk walk after meals does something no HIIT class can do. It clears cortisol without producing it. It stabilizes blood sugar without spiking insulin. It keeps your fat-burning system switched on without triggering a single hormonal alarm. Studies show that walking after eating reduces blood sugar spikes by up to 30%. In perimenopause, where insulin resistance is already building, that is not a small thing. That is everything. Walk every day, after meals if you can, outside if possible. This is not optional. This is medicine. Number 3. HIIT has a new set of rules. I am not telling you to never do high-intensity training again. I am telling you it has rules now. Under 20 minutes. Maximum twice a week. Only when you are fully rested, never on consecutive days. If you are tired, skip it. That is not weakness, that is intelligence. A tired perimenopausal body doing HIIT is a cortisol factory. You will spend the next 3 days storing everything you eat as belly fat. Short, infrequent, rested. Those are the only conditions under which high intensity works for you now. Number 4. Protein is not optional. Most perimenopausal women are eating half the protein they actually need, and that is quietly destroying their results. Protein does 4 things that matter enormously right now. It stabilizes blood sugar. It protects and builds muscle tissue. It directly reduces the cortisol response to exercise. And it keeps you full, which means you stop reaching for the carbs that spike your insulin. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein at every single meal, breakfast included, non-negotiable. Eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken, fish, legumes. Every meal, every day. This single change will shift your body composition faster than any workout you have ever done. Number 5. Sleep is the most underrated fat loss tool you have. I need you to hear this clearly. Sleep is not a luxury. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is the single most powerful fat-burning and cortisol-clearing tool available to you. During deep sleep, your body clears cortisol, repairs muscle, regulates hunger hormones, burns visceral fat. When you skip sleep to train early, you are robbing your body of the one window where the real fat burning happens. 7 to 8 hours. Consistent bedtime, cool dark room, magnesium glycinate 400 milligrams before bed. Protect your sleep like it is the most important workout you do, because in perimenopause, it is. Segment 6. This was never your fault. I want to take a moment here, before we finish, because I know what some of you are feeling right now. You are thinking about the last 2 years, the early mornings, the hard sessions, the meals you skipped, the events you missed, the times you cried in the car on the way home from the gym because nothing was working and you could not understand why. I want you to know something. None of that was your fault. You were given the wrong tools by an industry that never studied your body, by a system that never took your hormones seriously, by a culture that told you to push harder when your body was screaming for something completely different. You did not fail. The information failed you. And you can let that go now, because today you know better. And knowing better means you can do better. Starting today, starting tonight, starting with your very next meal and your very next workout. Segment 7. Motivation close. You are not starting over. You are starting smarter. The women who are transforming their bodies in perimenopause are not the ones training hardest. They are the ones who stopped fighting their biology and started working with it. They lifted weights instead of running themselves into the ground. They walked instead of punishing themselves with boot camps. They ate protein instead of starving. They slept instead of sacrificing rest for more reps. And their bodies responded. Not because perimenopause is easy, but because they finally gave their bodies what their bodies actually needed. That is available to you, right now, today. You are not too old. You are not too far gone. You are not broken. You are a woman whose body has changed. And now your approach needs to change with it. That is not defeat. That is wisdom. Train smarter, recover harder, eat better, sleep more, and watch what your body is capable of when you finally stop fighting it. I believe in you. Your body is waiting for you. Let's go. If this video finally made things click for you, please share it with every woman in your life who is working herself to exhaustion and wondering why nothing is changing. She needs to see this. Subscribe to this channel because every single week, I am bringing you the clinical truth about perimenopause that your appointment never had time to give you. And comment below. Tell me which one of these 5 changes you are starting today. I read every single one. And I will see you in the next video.